Hey everybody, welcome back to Pimp My Ride. My name is BlakJak, and in the last episode we did Sandra, I think. And I think this episode we're doing Zeke. So I believe Zeke has the 93? Yeah, 93 Comet, that's what it was. Perfect. Oh, 12. Okay, so I tried recording this a few minutes ago, but I got interrupted, and then my software crashed on me, so I lost everything. I was saying that how I like the Comet as maybe like my second favorite car look in this game. Like that kind of car is probably like my second favorite, along with this one, the Mustang. Not the Mustang, the muscle car. And I also mentioned in my old clip where at this point they start merging, and I think in the last episode too, I just didn't realize it when recording, but they start merging bits and pieces of other like earlier levels together to make larger levels. That's pretty neat that they have an entire city planned out and then it's just sections of that city per customer. And I really like that idea for like a game like this. I kind of like I was talking to one of my friends and I was thinking like I was talking about like this game with them because they found like they know I have it, and I like shitty video games. Genuinely enjoy them. So he was talking to me. He's also like a mechanic, so he knows a lot about cars. So I was like asking him questions about cars. Not that any of it is relevant to this game at the moment, but damn, do I suck at driving? Jesus Christ. But I was telling him that like I think this game has a lot of great ideas in it. It's just poorly executed. Like I feel like the execution could have been better. Like I like the crazy taxi controls for this game. I just wish that, you know, the turning was not delayed. I kind of wish it was like, oh, I hit the left analog stick to the left, let me turn now, instead of, oh, give it a second to turn. Like I don't like that. I also wish that you weren't fighting a rival while customizing the cars. I wish that it was just like a customization based on the customer.
Ah, Comet. Looks like it's going nowhere fast. Let's go hook him up.
Alright, what do you need, Zeke?
Oh my God! It's X to the Z, baby! I can't believe this!
Zeke, my man, I'm here to pimp your ride.
Yeah, baby, yeah! So, this is my whip, X. What do you think?
I think your is broke, Zeke. Oh, nah, what is that? Spray paint? Now, why would you use that on your wheels?
Well, I was trying to improve my ride, you know. I thought I might get some attention from the ladies, you know what I'm saying?
Tires.
Hey, man, Frosty the Snowman in hell has a better chance than you do with these rims. Wait, don't tell me. You did the modifications.
How did you know?
Look, how many times do I have to tell you people? Leave the body work to the professionals. So, where's your radio?
I don't have one. My radio is me.
Hey, man, hold that down. All right, I got you already. Okay, I got it. All right, obviously there's two things that really need fixing around here, but I'm only here to fix your whip. Let me get those keys.
Oh, I love those animations. They're so bad. I love them. So yeah, this car needs tires, body kit, and a radio. That's what you should be focusing on getting. But that's what I mean, is like this game has good ideas that just weren't executed properly. And I feel like if the game was more about driving the car around the city and customizing the car to whatever you want it to be, as long as you fix the issues that are needed. So for instance, like this car needs tires, I would go to the tires section, like the tire supplier, and then I would pick whatever tire. I wish it wasn't based on the quality of the parts. I just wish it was based on what you feel the customer would enjoy. Instead, I feel like that would be more enjoyable than having to fight a rival and just pick the most expensive part on there. I would also feel like you would get points for customizing a car to the likes of the customer instead of it just being like, oh, this is just an afterthought. Oh, how funny would it be if I put like a fucking anvil in the back of this hatchback? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of wish it was better. I mean, like, I know what I was getting into when I bought this game for $5. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into. I bought it and I was like, hell yeah, this better be a good deal. And I played it and I was like, this is a good deal. This is a good $5 deal. But like, I just kind of wish that it was like, if I were to improve on a game or make a game similar to this one, I would probably do it this way. I wouldn't necessarily have these mini games either. I feel like the game doesn't need them to have repetitive mini games like this. Maybe like a quick, like 10-second cutscene or something that's skippable, you know? And I wouldn't worry about a budget either, because I feel like the monotony of this game really comes from like the 20 minutes you spend in every level just building the funds. And I feel like that's where a lot of it kind of starts going downhill. Again, see, I miss the entrance because it's like, it's not that it's like hard to notice, it's just the sign is like not, oh, actually there's no sign here. Alright, never mind, I thought there was a sign. But the entrance is just very hard to notice when coming from that particular direction, but it's hard to get into coming in the opposite direction, and that's like a really, it's hard to get into because of the controls. I guess I should explain that. Not because of like going in is the hard part, it's because of the controls, specifically the delayed turn. Sometimes I do it too early thinking, oh, I'm fine, and I crash into the wall before entering, or I do it too late thinking that, okay, I'm trying to compensate for this delay and now I'm doing it too late, and I overcompensate and I crash into the wall in front of it, and I always have a hard time entering those tight spots like that. Normally I don't really like raised like wings on cars like this, but I think the paint job and like the shape of this car like kind of lends itself to the wing style that was given for this body kit. But like I said, I don't really like large wings like that. I kind of like the lower ones on normal cars. I don't know, like real life cars, I feel like I prefer small wings on cars if I needed to have a wing, or if it came with a wing. I don't know. But I like the interior design. Like, I like the cool looking chairs that they have, and like the color choices that they have with the chairs, I think, or like the interior. I think that's really neat. And not to go into like heavy review mode, but I also actually like the graphics of this game. I think they're pretty fine for a 2006 game. Like, they're not the best graphics for 2006, nor can I think of any game that came out in 2006 that had similar graphics to this. I'm trying to think. I have to look up games that came out in 2006 that were like city-based games like this one was, but like this game actually doesn't have too bad of a model for the car or the cars that you drive around, and like I like the details that they put inside the car when zooming into them. I think that's pretty good. Oh, is this the one where I take up the passenger seat? Is it? Because I feel like I would do that. I think I saw the turntable. I was like, nah, I want to take up the passenger seat. Fuck your interior. You got no one in here except for yourself. Yeah, that's what I did. I bought this like, why would you keep this in your car? It's the mixing table, right? It's the, like, when you're making beats or something, or just music in general, you can like change the audio levels and stuff on different tracks. Like, isn't that what that is? Like, why would you put that in a car? This game and show is fucking ridiculous, man. Excuse me. But yeah, what was I talking about before? I think I mentioned how I did talk about the how I would prefer to make a game similar to this, but not like if I were to work on this, maybe I'd pitch my ideas a little differently. for this. And like I was reading the manual the other day, maybe like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Apparently they used motion capture to do a lot of the cutscenes, and like I think some of them might have gone, like some of the motion cap might have gone into the Ghost Ride the Whip dances, which makes a lot of sense why they actually look really fluid for Ghost Ride the Whip. Also, I don't know if anyone else had this problem, but like around, like I know I didn't show it off in this episode or not, but like around episode 9 and 10, like levels 9 and 10, the Ghost Ride the Whip missions started to like slow down in frame rate for some reason. Like the button presses is fine, like that didn't change, but like the actual animations for the dance moves for whatever reason just slowed down, and I don't know why that happened. I guess you'll see some later, some of my nitpicks, I guess, for this game a little later. But man, it's kind of hard to come up with 16 episodes worth of commentary to talk about Pimp My Ride for PS2. I kind of pretty much talked about everything I needed to in the first few episodes. Alright, so I remember this. I had a hard time finding the entrance to some of these areas, especially around here in this little, like, roundabout thing. I had a hard time finding the entrance to this part. And it's on the, like, if we're looking at the map like this, it's on this side. It's on the left-hand side. And it's hard to notice. Let's see if I can see. It's right there. It's where that sign is. I just passed it and I didn't notice it. There's a sign with, like, a small entrance that's like diagonal, and you could just go in there to get into the thing. There's a lot of suppliers that and I think a lot of exhibit challenges go into this area, and I had such a hard time figuring out where the entrance is to this place. I like wasted all my time here. Okay, but that's the level. I think I should have one. I don't remember.
Zeke, your ride was down and out when we picked it up, but now it's all in the upswing. Take a look at your brand new ride.
Whoa! Oh, that's awesome! Oh, it's totally sick! I love it! Oh.
Come on, let's take a closer look. All right, check this, Zeke. These are 19-inch spinners by Fat Ride.
Oh man, they're tight!
But the other guy hit you up with this. Now, Zeke, that's a paint job.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that!
But you know we got 2 customizers working for you, right? So check this out. So Zeke, I guess your grandma was the one responsible for all the bumps and scrapes and dents in your ride.
Maybe.
All right, well tell her we gave you a new Pro Series 9000 body kit, all right? And tell her not to go so fast next time, all right, Zeke? But the other player hit you up with something tight. All right, Zeke, we've gone for kind of a sporting look here with the interior. These are leather bucket seats, and interior paneling's been reinforced.
Oh, this is it. I'm feeling this.
But what about the other pimp? Check it out. You know, a lot of recording artists got their own studios in their houses, right?
Right.
But with your grandma being home all day, I don't think that's an option for you, man. So how about this? We turned your ride into a mobile recording studio with an S999 digital recorder.
Oh, that is it, man. That is the dopest thing I've ever seen.
But take a look at the other whip. So you've seen both rides. It's decision time, Zeke.
He's gonna pick the one with the recording kit in it.
That's cool.
Duh.
That is so awesome.
It's a fucking recording kit.
One more thing. You officially been pimped. There you go.
Hey. All right. So how close were we? Because I was cutting it close since he had a lot of exhibit items on there. I think in parts for parts I did better. Oh yeah, I came really close due to those exhibit parts. But oh well, whatever. I guess that does it for this episode. Oh yeah, one more thing. You've officially just been pimped.